We are at Big Lake State Park. We are at Big Lake State Park and there are no other campers here. And I'm really excited to see what this looks like in the morning. But here at night, we got a lot of holiday lights right before the holiday. The phone is not picking it up as well. Look at the house over here decked out. Here we are muddling around on our inaugural trip in our Lone Peak camper. I am sitting inside this, the tailgate's still down, but I have heat coming in, so finally I'm excited. He's trying to cook some food over there on the picnic table. We did get a site with electricity. This is going out that port there to the electricity, so we do have a power strip and we do have some electric blankets to test as well. But I want to see, this started out with we got an indoor outdoor thermometer, so we're excited. It did start out with where it said, first time I looked at it, 35 degrees outside, 36 degrees inside. So now look at it, it's only maybe been 15 minutes and it's dropped to 29 degrees outside. That is cold. And we're up to 41 in here. But as I said, the tailgate is open. So we got plenty of just little lights. This little light, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. It's got it's just a flip switch thing. And I have it sitting up here in the window and it lights the whole thing up. I love it. It's enough light. We don't need tons of fancy lights in here. And I got bowls ready. He's got our Coleman stove out there. We're going to make some noodles and we have some pre-cooked hamburger. I hear a train somewhere. There's his blanket. He's so anxious to get his blanket. It's all plugged up. And actually, I've been sitting here on my bench getting all of my stuff out of my boxes as they are fairly easily. I do like having this cab window. One, when we open it up the front, the lights come on and we get light in here. And we do like being able to see out. Yeah, it gets a little bit of filtered light, but there's still privacy. Oh, speaking of privacy, the toilet, I inaugurated it too. It works great. This is actually kind of fun. It wasn't at first when he was a grumpy butt. But we have, look, you can't see very well. So we have 2 electric blankets, busy warming up the rest of the bedding. The bedding is this is so cold. This is gonna warm up. If we weren't warming up our beds, this could go all the way up. Yes. But we're just gonna be a little crowded right now, but we both are sitting in the bench and we have food over here. And we have heat coming in. Now this has been open for a while, and so it was keeping it a steady warm between 43 and 44. It's 29 degrees outside, so even with the tailgate open, we had heat. But now it's 8:10 p.m. and we'll see wait about 15 minutes, see what it does. Wasn't sure what meat he grabbed, but it's sausage and noodles and it's yummy and warm, and I don't really care if I have vegetables. Yeah. We brought a jar of hot cocoa and some, it's Bailey's Scrumptious Salted Caramel. And we boiled some water and we're going to have a toast to our inaugural camping trip.
Yes, this is the hot cocoa boost.
It's also help me sleep better in the cold.
Yeah, that's correct.
Medicinal purposes only.
Correct.
I love that we're sitting in the little 5x5 space. Actually, it's half of that we're sitting in.
Do you need more?
Whatever you need. These cute little Yeti cups. I thought they were perfect for tea because I like my tea in little cups. But they make perfect shot glasses too. Okay.
Yes, they do.
So you're gonna make
It's a different theme on the warm fuzzy thing because Yetis are warm and fuzzy, I'm sure.
So you get to make a toast to our inaugural Lone Peak camper.
Yes. Okay. So this is to our first night winter wild camping under the stars on the edge of Missouri.
All right,
Yeah.
under the stars.
Under the stars.
Okay, ready? Toast.
Yes.
Crash.
Crash.
Wait, we didn't crash good enough.
There
we go.
Let's drink with our face.
Okay, 10 minutes later, 8:25 p.m. or 8:26. It just changed over on the clock. It says 29 outside still. I hope it doesn't get any colder out there. And 46 in here. I don't remember what it was on before. Has it only gone up 2?
44, I think, or something.
I think it's only gone up 2, but it's going up. That's the important thing.
It's Africa high.
Yeah, it's really good. It's better at 47 than 29 in here.
Actually, it is.
You
yes.
drank that fast. It's really good, isn't it?
Just a wee bit left, but sippy going.
I am going to toast our new toilet, which you're sitting on. That's acts as a bench and a step up, because we can drink as much hot toddy as we want.
We can leave the toddy behind.
And leave the toddy behind. Okay, ready? There's a toast. Boom.
It's toddy time.
No, this is kind of like when you're a little kid and you really little, like age 3,
Wow.
and your mom puts blankets over 2 chairs, and you get to get underneath it. Yeah.
That's a good plan.
Or as you get a little older, when you're like 7, and mom and dad put a tent up in the backyard, you get to stay in there all by yourself.
Yeah.
Or we call it our portable treehouse. So it's kind of like, I've never owned a treehouse, but I can imagine like it'd be fun sitting in a treehouse. I feel like a kid.
Yeah. This is like a mobile treehouse.
Finishing off that hot toddy on the toilet, are you? Oh, I forgot it's a bench when the lid's down. I took off my shoes and I put them, you can't see over there, put them at my head because this bed is so long and I'm so short. I can just put my shoes at my head and then they're handy to put back on. He's getting ready to do the natural. But I wanted to look. It went up to 30 degrees outside and 50 in here. I'm excited. We're at 50 degrees.
Wow, we're making it hotter in here and outside both. Wow.
So we're cracking up. It says 52 now, but I am sitting on an electric blanket. So this may be a false reading. I'm going to have to put it aside somewhere off the blanket. But then again, heat rises. Would it be warmer up here than down there?
Technically.
I put them up here in my shoes away from the electric blanket, and it's back down to 46. Well, now 47 because I have it up against his blanket. 30 degrees outside, 9 o'clock. We're going to go to bed so we can maybe watch the sunrise. Now this is getting too cold. 29 and 35. It had changed to, instead of manual mode, to temperature mode, and it went down to 42, and I changed it back, and we're getting colder. Yeah, duct tape came off, and we were pumping warm air outside, so now we've got it coming in again. I hope there's a big difference between let's see, we were at 46 degrees or so, and the 29 outside, or the 35. Oh, we got some condensation, but then again, it was getting pretty cold. It's not too bad. Oh, now it says 36, but it went up to 37. I was so glad to see it go up a little bit, and it's gone down outside. Imagine that when you don't eat the outside. It's now 28 degrees. It's so funny when the entire trip is all about staying warm. It won't be. We'll see some fun things. It says the outdoor temperature is now 31. It went up, right? No longer 29, and it says the indoors 30. Ooh, it just changed to 38, probably because of my hand. 6:46. What time did I say sunrise was? 7:39. So almost an hour away before sunrise, although I have a little bit of first light coming in. I feel like the higher the outdoor temperature goes, the better the heater is going to work inside. I want to get back in the 40s. Oh, and last night it got down to a feels like on my weather app of 22 degrees. That's cold. And right now it says a feels like of 25 degrees. So it's warming up as the sun is coming up. Oh, look, sunshine. I might just have to get out of this not so warm bed. That was a rough night. So I've got him doing some changes so we can test it, so tonight will be better. He doesn't listen to me and has to do things his way. Now we're doing things my way. So we cut a slit in this and we stuck it all the way through the hole, so we're certain there's no gaps where heat's escaping outside. I do like the cab window. And there's this foggy scene with the sun coming through across the ways from our campground. So there's these dirt driveway areas. There's one there. I was standing in that one last night. I'm not quite sure what they're for, whether that's primitive camping right on the lake or what. It's a really nice campground though. Everything's flat and kind of close to each other. I don't know if it's quiet during the year, but nobody but us was here. I did not share the swimming pool and the playground area, but here's a bunch of cabins, what they look like. And they're right on the water. We're at a boat launch just down from the cabins. There are houses on the other side, but I figured out that's inside like a peninsula and we can get in there. It's a Scout Island day use area. So area closes at sunset. You cross over between the waters on dry land. That's pretty cool, huh? What a view. Yeah, it just goes around in a loop. This is kind of fabulous. And there's the Scout area that we were just on. You see a vehicle moving out there. That's where we were. Pretty cool, huh? We're at Big Lake State Park. I think I just spied my first eagle. We're kind of far away for a cell phone. Look at the eagle's nest. Look, there it goes. Whoops. It flew away for me and I moved the phone. So cool, there's still one up there. Oh, I get to see an eagle. I'm gonna have to get my lens out. And meandering about. That's Turtle Cove, apparently, according to the campground, the paid campground back there. This says Wetland Road and Mallard Lane. And then this one over here says Alpine Beach Lane. So that's where we're at. Which way do we go? Let's go this way then. To the right. Let's see what happens. Down Alpine Beach. It looks like a bunch of beach houses on Alpine Beach Lane. I guess this is a huge vacation spot. It looks like we are in the peninsula and we're just going to go around in a circle and look at all these houses of vacation people. This is so wild. Like, you go here and these are the houses we're gonna see on the other side. There's just a field out in the middle. Bridge is out, dead end. It says a road closed up here. We'll have to turn around. We're at a Garden Inn truck plaza. That's where we're at.
Yeah.
And they had hot showers and we're getting food. Haven't eaten all day. Look at that.
I didn't figure
That's huge. It smells so good.
He's my new favorite.
Yeah, he's our new favorite guy.
Yeah. Good. Now something to do.
Yeah, we're gonna be so full.
I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah.
This stars anyway.
Wow, look at our sunset tonight. Fantabulous. That is amazing. Check it out. It always looks better in person than it does on the phone. Back at Les Bluff now. There's birds flying in the sunset. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. We're going all the way around, but it's going to be closing soon, I think. A lot of the birds from today are gone, but this pool is still full. It was so blue and beautiful earlier today. Look at that. They're still so happy flying. Peaceful. We're back at Big Lake State Park with the lights across the lake. But this time, we've watched the sunset coming in. I feel like we're like riding off into the sunset. Gorgeous. This is literally rocking at like 35 miles an hour and the whole thing is moving. It's pretty intimidating. There, now you can see it. Yeah, this is a real test of 35-mile-an-hour winds. The whole thing is rocking. We'll know whether or not we can feel safe in here soon. I think when we started a few minutes ago, it was 49 indoor, 44 outdoor. So we're going up. But these winds. The strap that keeps hitting the side and other things, and we are just rocking. 35-mile-an-hour wind. It's not raining though.
Nope.
So that's good, but this is rather intimidating. I feel like the whole truck is just gonna tip over with us in it. almost 11 o'clock. We've just been doing this for hours. And we're just walking back and forth. It says it's 33 degrees in here, which is pretty cold. But I feel much more comfy than last night, so that doesn't make any sense. He's putting more fuel in, checking the condensation. Well, now that it's running right. Oops. But now that...
My hands are absolutely frozen.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I gotta find freaking gloves.
It's so cold.
Oh, Joey.
Checking the condensation, and I see just a little spot right here. But it's much drier now that the heater's been running correctly. So I'm happy about that bit. And I feel warmer, even though the thermostat is not showing warmer. He is out there trying to get the tent down. Running to get in the cab. It's now 5:18, but we have been here in the going back and forth in the truck for a little while. He has to keep getting in to warm up. It says 17 degrees, feels like 2 degrees, and the strap was above the tent, 10 feet high in the air, and you need the strap in order to put the tent down. And it had blown everywhere, knocking everywhere. We heard it all night long in the wind, and that's a real problem. That strap's going to have to be tied down somehow in the future, so this doesn't happen again. We can't get the tent down to leave if we can't get to the strap, and it's 10 feet high in the air and on the back of along the roof of the tent. And he's got to warm up. He keeps getting in a little bit at a time to warm up. I should add that he is a very haphazard person. He's been losing things all weekend and can't find his gloves that he had. So that's another reason why this is much more difficult than it needed to be. But we got this. It was very cold. Actually, the heater working all night. We cut the hose and made it shorter, and then we cut it so it would go through the hole of the canopy, the diesel heater port, and it allowed the hose to stay on last night. We figured out that the diesel heater seems to always be about 10 degrees more. It seems to keep the inside of the tent about 10 degrees more than the outside temperature. So right now it's like 17 degrees outside, feels like 2, but it would be 27 in the tent. So really the diesel heater is not, it was very helpful. Most of the night it was like 32 degrees in the tent, but really we don't want to go when it's going to get this cold anymore. We want to maybe go when it's 32 degrees out and we can get it to 42, or 42 and get it to 52.